Happy holidays. I'm live to remind you about self-love. I was talking about this today and I wanted to remind for you too, because actually whatever we want, we can receive, we can achieve, but first we need to take care of ourselves. And taking care of ourselves starts with self-love. Before, I didn't know even the concept self-love, but this is the journey. That's how I came to understanding what is it, not only understanding but also learning about it and also applying into my life, because I noticed the transformation within. Once we start loving ourselves truly, accepting ourselves the way we are right now, and being kind to ourselves, being kind to our body, being kind to our mind. Once we practice that with ourselves first, then we see the results. You know why? Because our emotional state changes. When we take care of ourselves, when we make schedule with ourselves, when we take time for ourselves, we show that we love ourselves, we respect our boundaries, we respect our needs, we respect our priorities, and we also educate others about our priorities, about our boundaries. And this is amazing. Absolutely, at the very beginning, it feels uncomfortable, guilt and shame, especially if you have never practiced creating healthy boundaries with others and you are like used to say always yes to everything. They say that this is people pleasers, but in my understanding, we do it on autopilot. We do it according to what we observed in our life, what we learned in our life. Maybe that was our culture, maybe that was our parents, relatives, whoever you observe, neighbors who were doing this when you were a child, or when I was a child. I adopted that mainly from the neighbors and from the culture. It doesn't matter where we adopt those beliefs and habits, because now when we are adult, we can recreate ourselves, we can create ourselves and change our beliefs. We can say goodbye to all unhealthy beliefs, unhealthy habits, and introduce new healthy beliefs, new healthy habits. And we can start with one, at least one by the end of this year. Just introduce one. Start practicing gratitude mindfully, because that is also an act of self-love. Even though we express gratitude to God, even though we express mindfulness, because by writing gratitude, we are actually practicing being in the now, where we help our brain to focus on the now, not being worried about the future and not being worried about or feeling guilty, shame, or regrets about the past, or resentment, anger about the past. By practicing gratitude, we're actually helping our mind to be focused on the now, what I have right now, what I'm grateful right now, for what I have, for what I don't have. The practice of mindfulness helps you to reduce stress, to reduce all kinds of mental stresses. And that's how we find joy in the present moment. That's how we find peace in the present moment. That's only the one habit that changed my life. Even though I prayed, even though I watched what I was eating, right? But still, something was missing. and during the depression time. And when I started not mindfully practicing gratitude, because I felt like this is amazing. When I was writing gratitude, that was amazing. Like I felt peace in my mind. That was abundance. Like I felt, oh my God, this is abundance. When I had peace in my mind, when I gave all my concerns and challenges to God, I felt like so light, so free from all the burden. When I forgave everyone, when I forgave myself and everyone who have hurt me, and that was like abundance for me. At that time, peace in mind and forgiving everyone, getting rid of the negative thoughts, that was abundance for me. And gratitude changed my life. I recovered from the depression, and that's why I created Self-Love Gratitude Challenge. It's a 7-day Self-Love Gratitude Challenge. If you're struggling to find peace in your mind, if you're struggling, how can I learn more about self-love? What is it? How can it help me from scientific point of view? How can I create my morning routine or evening routine or both, right? You can text me, DM me, and I will email this wonderful practical workbook with prompts, with explanations. This is very valuable if you need it, if you understand the value of your mental health, the value of your emotional health. If you understand that the change is inevitable. Because when change is inevitable, then you make a choice, right? Whether I want to take action, I want to make a decision to start loving myself, then you take actions. We get results when we take actions. And what kind of results we get depends on what is your emotional state. And this workbook will help you to find peace, joy, be emotionally stable, be grateful, because this is Self-Love Gratitude Challenge, and it's with prompts. It's very easy to follow. It will take maybe 5-10 minutes in the morning, and I can help you along this journey, because this is the challenge. If you have never done this before and you want to create your morning routine or evening routine, then it's a challenge, because whenever we introduce the new healthy habit, our brain doesn't want to accept it. Our brain is resistant. He will create many reasons not to start it. And that's why a mentor or accountability partner is very essential at that time. And I can help you with that challenge, okay? Today, I wanted to remind you about self-love, how self-love is important. Self-love is important every time, daily, because once we understand how it works, then we take seriously. We take seriously about ourselves. We put ourselves first. Because when we are happy inside, filled with gratitude, kindness, abundance from within, then we are available for others. Not because of our culture, not because of beliefs that are since childhood, but when we decide to do so, and it's our choice, it's a mindful choice, and there is a difference, you know. And once emotionally you feel abundant, once you feel happy, joyful from within, then you will attract so many opportunities, so many great ideas. You will be even overwhelmed with so many creative ideas in your mind, because then you will start mindfully choosing what you want or what you don't want. It's another challenge, but let's get to that level. Let's level up our standards in our life, in our emotions, in our needs, in our wants. It's possible. It only depends on you. You need to make a decision and then take action. And once again, if you would like me to help you, if you would like to receive this 7-day self-love gratitude challenge, let me know, DM me, text me, message me, and then I can email it to you. That's it for today. Happy holidays. May God bless you. And let's start the journey to self-love.